You may want to assign students to be in particular groups to help them maybe do specific peer review of one another's discussion boards or of one another if you want to group them to work on a collaborative project. There's all kind of reasons you may want students in groups. Moodle, thankfully, allows us to do that. In the administrative bar, click Groups. And there's several ways to create it. The long way manual, which I'll show you first, is we can click Create a Group. And we can call it, say, Group 1. Doesn't matter what you call it. If you want an enrollment key, so students have to type in a particular password to get in the group, that's fine. We're not going to go all through all that. You can just say, you can put a description for the group in here. We're not going to do all that. Just save changes, and you've created your group. Now let's go ahead and create a second group. Create Group. And let's call this in Group 2. Okay, and we're going to save the changes here. Now we've made our two groups. Now we want to add, oh, it helps to have Group 2, not Group 1, doesn't it? And that's a good thing to note if you have to have a unique name for each group. All right, now suppose that you want to add users. Now notice we're adding to Group 2. How do we do that? Let's add Jimmy and Jane Doe to Group 2. These are the students who are enrolled in our class. Just select the ones you want and click Add. And our instructor is Wookie. Let's add him as well, because you as a teacher probably want to be enrolled in all the groups. Let's go back to Groups. Now see there are 3. All 3 of them. Now suppose you want to go to Group 1 and add there. Now let's click Add Remove Users. See, Jimmy and Jane are already in a group, so let's add John and Jenny. And we'll also add again Wookie because we want all the instructors in all the same groups. And then back to Groups. And now you have people in Group 1 and Group 2. If you want to do an overview, you can click the Overview tab and you can see who is in what group. Now another way to do this, if your whole goal is just to assign, you can do this a lot quicker if you just want to get the same number of people in groups. First let's delete these 2. I'm going to select them and click Delete Selected Groups. Yes, I want to do that. Now we can always go down and click Auto Create Groups. Now I want to specify number of groups. We're going to select them from the role of students. We're going to have 2 people per group. Name of group scheme, group at, that's fine. And then just we can click Preview. And this will tell us how it will look like. Group A with Group B. And then you just click, by the way, let's see Show Advanced. So you can allocate them randomly or by first or last name, all different kind of ways you can do that. Anyway, and then just click Submit. And now it'll automatically create the groups for you. And now you'll have the groups enabled so that when you want to create assignments, you can be more flexible in what you can and can't do.